Look, if you've been banging your head against the wall trying to spot a unicorn founder, but all you get are endless pitches that promise the moon and deliver dust, this is for you. You know the pain. Sitting through meetings where everyone talks big but can't back it up. The frustration when your gut screams no, but the spreadsheet says maybe. The anger because you see the same old playbook being recycled, the same slick lies dressed as innovation. It's maddening. You don't want generic checklists or buzzwords. You want real signals, sharp, hidden clues that separate the herd from the rare few who will actually move mountains. So here's what you need to understand. Fast. First, stop chasing founders who just have a good idea or a shiny MVP. That's table stakes. The secret? It's the way they think about problems no one else dares to touch. Unicorn founders don't just fix pain. They obsess over why the pain exists in the first place, and then build a new way around it. When you meet a founder, listen for them tearing apart the status quo from the inside, not just tweaking it. If all they do is promise growth or user numbers, but can't explain why the world needs to flip, walk away. That's a red flag screaming, follow the herd. Second, watch how they handle being wrong. Nobody's perfect, especially in early startups. The founders you're looking for don't just admit a mistake, they attack it. They get brutal with feedback, slice through their own egos, and rebuild from the wreckage. If they get defensive, dismissive, or sugarcoat failures, you guessed it. No unicorn here. Investing in founders who can't handle the raw truth is like betting on a house of cards during a storm. Third, don't be fooled by charisma or flawless speeches. Real unicorn founders have something way deeper. Relentless grit paired with a kind of stubborn clarity. They'll push past every no, every setback, but not blindly. They know what matters and cut the noise. When you probe, ask them, what's the one thing that if you fail, everything collapses? If they can't answer with brutal honesty, that's a flashing warning sign. Here's something nobody tells you. The best founders are totally misunderstood. They don't fit neatly into categories. They don't scream loudest in the room. Sometimes they're quiet, intense, and a little weird. They obsess over details you'd never think matter. So don't trust the crowd's loudest voices. Trust your gut when it tells you someone is quietly building a world no one else sees yet. Finally, this is crucial. Don't fall for the fake team synergy pitch unless you've seen them create real friction that leads to breakthroughs. Unicorn founders aren't afraid of conflict inside their crew. They know that without it, you get bland compromises and safe bets. Watch how the team shoots straight, fights hard, and then builds stronger. That chemistry is rare and deadly effective. If you want to spot these founders, don't just look at their numbers or perfect pitches. Look at how they think when nobody's watching, how they treat their mistakes, how they respond to pressure, and how they build around real problems, not just market trends. This is not easy, and yeah, it's exhausting. But the moment you nail this, you stop wasting time on false promises and start fueling ventures that could actually change the game. This isn't about following trends or picking winners because they look good on paper. It's about seeing through the noise and owning the fact that most founders won't survive the storm. But a select few will redefine the rules. Your job? Find them. Bet on them. Watch them become unstoppable. You're not here to play safe. No one building a unicorn ever was. So tighten your focus. Cut the crap. Trust your instincts. And never settle for less than the raw, unfiltered truth behind every founder you meet. Because inside that truth, that relentless drive, that broken but rebuilt mindset, that's where the next unicorn hides. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.